Blub blub everyone, welcome back to the search. We killed you, yes. Okay, we are finally in the executive forum. Isn't it pretty? Depending on what you see downstairs. This is really pretty. Be careful of these guys. These guys explode and kill you in one fellow swoop. And there is another guy. Oh. Would you like to see that? Do you have a... Okay, you only have your stupid negotiator, which I don't care for. But here in the executive forum, we will actually see an old friend. We will find Irina soon. There's also a way back. Soon-ish. Not really soon. Oh, and by the way, this is restricted. They actually bolted that door together. So it can't open anymore. This we only have to do once. Oh, I don't like you. Stupid drone. Do I need anything from you? No. But if I want anything, then it's a weapon. Thank you for that free hit that you gained yourself, you bastard. Oh wait, you have legs. Let's just hit the legs. The left leg is always easiest to hit with this weapon. Easy reason for that is just because we always hit from the right side. So it's just physically the easiest to reach at that point. Oh, I was going here because of that thing. And we'll get some more story now, which I'm really happy about. And then we will do the... When I got the better weapon, and maybe an armor upgrade, we'll go for... Oh yeah, that is my weapon. That is my new weapon, this guy. We'll go, he has missiles though in the back, which we won't get even if we have that armor. Oh, and there you don't have any armor, you little kid. I need some armor. And legs. Well, that's not great. That's not my weapon, you're just dead. Sadly. Yeah, we need to do some backtracking, that's what I wanted to say. And we'll do that soon. But I do want the upgrades. Thank you. See? We're the big guy now. We are the big guy. Bad music. This is going to ops. Okay, that is how we open this. Good. Oh, plasmic generator V5 as well. Good. We don't have the cores though. We need to upgrade our X-ray core quite a bit, about, you know, 20 points or something to get what we want. Oh god. I forgot that the vacuum cleaner is here. That's how I call them now. I think they're actually transport bots or something. Because they have that little transport cubby in the back. I don't know. They're weird guys. Oh, by the way, the press release version was actually even harder, is what I've seen. Which is weird, isn't it? Because it did even less damage. But now, unmapped area, no records found. Yeah, we'll find a few of those. Ooh, better reclamation buddy. So that is also something unique in this game. The way you get more scrap is actually... can I show you this? I can only show you this if I take some scrap. There, the text scrap you see on the lower right. You see a number there. 1 times 1.2, 1.3 when we get more scrap. And that means that we actually got a boost in scrap, obviously. But why did we get that? It's because we didn't go to a safe point.
Officer entering operations.
The longer you're not going to go into a med bay and save, essentially, like we are doing right now, the more of a boost you get in your scrap. Up to 2 times. You can get 2 times scrap from enemies by just not visiting here. And you get a boost to that. Do we even have that thing? No, I don't even have one. I don't even have a reclamation buddy with me. An implant. And you get a boost to that by this thing. And all this does is lock the modifier at 1.4. Unfortunately, it doesn't increase the modifier as well. It's still only gonna go up to 2 times, not to 2 times 4 now. unfortunately. But you reach that point sooner, and therefore you get more scrap, obviously. And that's what this implant does, actually. I didn't explain that before. And I thought I should. So we have 60,000 scrap. Let's first look into upgrades. If we can do anything. I doubt we can, unfortunately. We could make some armor pieces or stuff, but actually... This is actually a Goliath class. That's a heavy armor class. This is also Goliath class. Goliath is heavy. Sentinel is mid-tier armor. And what's the lower one? This one. The Operator class is the light armor variant. There are only these three armor possibilities. I can't speak today. And we still need the chest of these guys. Weird. I thought... Oh, no, I used the chest thing for the other one. As you can see, they give different bonuses as well as defense. Don't look at the defense value here because, you know, these are the standard defense values. That's actually gonna go up quite sharpish. Although, that's weird. My armor is better than the Cerberus one? At Mark 4? Wait, no, I need to... arm and arm. Okay, it's 23 against 27. That is weird. Really? The Cerberus armor is actually worse? The stability is higher, that's the thing. We have medium stability. But it needs more core power as well. And you reduce your attack speed. See, that's also something how you feel that your armor is weightier. You can attack less often with stamina. And your stamina goes down. Oh no, actually the legs are pretty good. No, they're not good. Stamina plus here means you need more to do these things. So yeah, this actually takes more stamina from you. Does more damage against armor though, which is pretty good. Because our helm does exactly nothing against anyone. It's not the best. But the set bonus is pretty good. This one, I don't know what the set bonus were for these. This one actually increases your regeneration. The Proteus. Or Proteus armor. I'm not sure what the Cerberus one did. I would build them, but we just don't have the scrap for it at the moment. Yeah, we can't upgrade our weapon. Oh, that's annoying. And I want to upgrade the Iron Mouse gear as well at some point. Before we go into the DLC, A Walk in the Park, which I want to do as well. And we will. Okay, I can get an arm upgraded. Not a leg. Okay, we need a lot of legs. And we need one more helmet, at least. No, two more helmets. So 2 more faces ripping off. And, oh god, a lot more chests. Yeah, we need about everything. So 1 more weapon and we can at least upgrade our main weapon. It's 4 more weapons and we can upgrade both of our weapons that we're just using. The 2.0 from the first boss here. 125 damage is pretty good. And we'll soon be able to actually upgrade them to Mark 5, which is very expensive though, so we will need to farm some scrap for this. The Vigilus. Is that a single rigged? Yeah. Ooh, that looks cool as well. I've forgotten about this one. It seems better than mine. No, 82 against 107 is definitely not better in damage. 93, no. It's better in energy gain though. Weird. Okay. That's why I use the PAX one. Yeah, and am I gonna upgrade this one? We will get a better one soon. I just don't know how. Because in the med bay where we just were, there was a better one. A better one-handed weapon, and I wanted that, but I couldn't take it for some reason. Well, let's just upgrade an arm. Doesn't matter which one. And that's all we can do right now, sadly. And we need actually 4 more arms as well. We need to get killing, guys. We need to get killing. But yeah, this weapon here. I want this. This is a one-handed weapon, and this is one of the strongest ones.
Captain.
This is actually not the strongest single rig. The strongest single rig we get in the last area, actually. So, just so you guys know, all the strongest weapons you get in the last area. Actually, one of the single probably best DPS weapon in the game you get from the last boss. If you do the 2.0 variant. And I don't even know how to do that anymore. This one was the last one I know. But that's only for NG Plus then, so. And we are not gonna play NG Plus. Not this time. Oh, look at that. Your former self actually left some stuff lying around. Weird. But yeah, we definitely need to farm some scrap. And some armor parts. Oh, I should maybe have used the remaining scrap to upgrade my core. But it's fine. Let's just continue a bit. I don't need anything from you. Oh, you're a little... See? That's a Dark Souls moment here. If a enemy runs away from you, what should you never do? Exactly. Follow. I'm gonna show you why in a second. But let's just first make sure that guy comes for us. Come here, buddy. No, you're not gonna do this. Let's get rid of him. I'm sorry that it's so dark. Again, the light solution in this game is not the best. It's very immersive and very nice, but it's not the best. Oh, would you look at that? Yeah, he would have run away. We would jump behind him, and this guy would execute us from behind. 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys. Had something to address. Okay, yeah, this guy would have executed us from behind, is what I said. And yeah, he would. He's an ass. I want your weapon. That's the most important one. Ow, oh god. Well, not necessarily. If I can't survive against you guys, probably not the most... Oh, you bastard. He hit me before I hit him. That's why I died. Okay, let's do that again. At least we have the shortcut, so that's fine. And we don't have to go up the elevator all the time there. Captain. Not the big elevator, just the normal elevator for rigs, for exo rigs. A game inspired by Dark Souls has dark lighting. Yeah. Sure. But even in Dark Souls you have better light sources like a torch, you know. Which just illuminates the stuff around you and is not... doesn't change the lighting based on where you face with your chest. But this one does, because that is the lamp right there. See that? That's the lamp. At least it doesn't blind you if you change the camera into that direction. Also, if you wouldn't have the jump attack, this game would be completely unplayable in my opinion. Completely unplayable. This jump attack is gold. And Dark Souls, or actually From Software, realized that because Elden Ring has a jump attack now too. A good one, an easy one to use. Because you actually have a jump button. Which still confuses me to this day. Kind of. Okay. Now you little... the S-Lord. You're not even trying now, huh? There you go. Okay, now to the real threat. That's better. I want the arm, so I need to make sure that I use this weapon now. Ow. I can't go away. It's just... I'm stuck. Also something in Dark Souls that infuriates me when I get stuck. Same here.
I finally reached my limit.
Oh, poor Mallory.
I told her to fuck off. And then it happened. Right outside Ops. My whole body. Everything hurt. I remember hitting the floor. Opening up my shirt. There were cuts and bruises everywhere. I can hardly move or breathe now. I don't know how I'm gonna make it. Left eye is blind again. What did that bitch do to me? I was fine. I was totally fine, and then all of a sudden, the agony. I'm broken. What's happening to me?
And that is what confuses me about Mallory. That was Mallory again. Mallory Stark. But in the beginning, you find a audio log from her where she says that when she awakened after the surge, she was blind on her left eye and was ripped apart. And then she went into the med bay and was fixed up, and the med bay, you know, restored her to her health again. And she was fine. And I don't know. We know from Irina, who we'll see when we go through that door back there, by the way, just spoiler. We know from her that the surge actually can override your consciousness. Because that's what's happening to her, apparently. At least from what we can see. Because she first introduced herself as an engineer, and now she thinks she's security, for some reason. And we saw that happening while it was happening, you know, her personality changing. And maybe that happened to Mallory as well. Maybe she had two personalities in there, and actually she was never fine and was always done for. And just kept herself together because the other personality helped with that. Or maybe it was I have no idea. It's very confusing from that audio log to actually find out what really happened there.
The board has been pushing us for months at a rate that's frankly not safe. But we've been cutting so many corners to push everything through, and now nothing. We can't even get a response to even the most basic questions. And what the hell's going on in there? And many of the supervisors are pissed, and I mean seriously so. Now the board needs to get their fingers out of their butts and get back on track. Otherwise, we're gonna have a disaster or a mutiny.
Oh, I think I know when we get that weapon, when the lockdown is lifted. I think then that happens. And then we get another weapon in R&D as well. We have to go to R&D anyway. And look at that.
This early? Wait. It's you. You're not supposed to be here.
And she has a new staff. Look at that. And that staff you can get. It's called the Peacemaker. Some Borg stuff with cybernetic taking over organics. It's not cybernetics taking over. It's actually other people. Because they were all linked in a gigantic neural network that actually had blockades against that stuff. But when the surge happened, all that stuff melted down. And that's what we heard as well in the logs. Everyone heard everyone at the same time. And most of them went crazy because of it. Most of them couldn't take it. And the ones who survived are, for example, Irina, who still could hear all the voices, but slowly got overwritten from them somehow. That's at least what it shows. Maybe she was always an engineer. Maybe the engineer she was never an engineer. Maybe the engineer was the one overwriting her actual personality after the surge, and she was fighting against it and comes up now as the security person she always was. I don't know. It's very interesting, though. There are a lot of hints there in different directions. We have to talk to her, by the way. And after that talk, unfortunately, we become hostile.
You need to leave, or I'll be forced to make you. I know you believe you have a good reason to be here, but you're not cleared for this area. I'm risking my position just talking to you.
You don't remember me?
Don't you even remember me?
I am not sure what you're referring to. I'm doing my job here, so don't stretch my patience. This area is under lockdown. I request you leave immediately. Look,
We could,
Please.
and she would vanish forever.
My head. You need to go. We have
See?
orders to eliminate any potential threat. The girl in the server room. Trespassing. Don't want you to end up like that.
You killed her. Maybe she's referring to Irina. Maybe Mallory's referring to Irina. I was thinking about that as well, but...
Irina, do you hear yourself? Are you still even in there?
That's not my name. I'm...
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry,
the security person was
I
overwriting
can't
her.
help you.
Not the other way
Please.
around.
My head. I don't want to hurt you.
Seriously, after all I've done for you?
I've been more than patient with you. If you don't remove yourself, I'll have to remove you by force.
Ow, it's very not nice that you just come in and hit me like that. I want that staff. Okay. And I'm gonna get that stuff. Because that's one of the special weapons. Poor Irina, I'm sorry. And yes, you have to kill her. There's no other way. If you leave, she will just leave. She will just be gone. The Peacemaker. Nope, that was the wrong button. Peacemaker. I am recording, right? Yes, good. Otherwise I would be kinda furious right now. The Peacemaker. 20 damage, impact medium. That's a good stuff, actually. Elemental damage. See, every kind of damage you could imagine. Slash, crush, thrust, and elemental. It's pretty good. Look at that stuff. I never use staves because they just don't have the impact I want. And you can also mix up combos, by the way, freely with high and with hard attacks and with light attacks, actually. Okay, I was wondering if there would be an elemental outburst because I think the Spitfire rod does that if you have the version 2. Yeah, see, there's fire coming out. But I think it would actually spew fire like the other boss weapon does electricity. Apparently it's not. But it's really cool choreography here. Staves and stuff are usually the same in most things. It's not quite true for this thing, for example. I haven't shown you this. Look at this. This one looks really cool. That's an actual weapon. We are using a makeshift weapon that is very strong. But this is actually made as a weapon. And you can see it has different moves. Some of them, not all of them. Wait a second, there must be... And I think it even has other death animations. I mean, you know, slicing animations. Than the other one, but, you know. I'm not going to show you that because that's just... It's not a good weapon. Go back to this one. I was wondering if I could show you something else. No. But I really enjoy how this thing fares. It's pretty good. There's fire coming out of Gary's giant combat. What? Chaos Carter? Come on. But yeah, we got the Peacemaker. That's one of the special weapons. That's a cool one.
Access granted.
So this... No, this isn't the server room. I know where the server room is. I don't know every way through this game, by the way. Oh, this is... Is that where the guy was hiding behind the boxes? I think it is.
Access granted.
Yeah, it's Box Boy. Hey, Box Boy. How about I hit your face? And you just die. I really enjoy this weapon. It's a good one. Oh, look at that. We can see the guy behind the rock. Cool. Okay, so this is open now as well. Another shortcut. We could refresh our healing, but we don't need to, so I'm gonna wait for this. This is a very rare occurrence, actually. There are only 3 in the game or something. 3 or 4. But we actually need to go through here. And Arena's gone now. That was her questline. Questline over. You give her... First you give her a staff. And you need to give her the negotiator. Then you have to give her all the armor that she needs. And she only has, I think, 2 parts of the set. So you have to give her the other 3. And then you meet her here and she's trying to murder you. Because she's completely overwritten by security.
Pleasure that I introduced to you, Howard Bond.
We'll listen to that when we killed the guy. And there is a guy back here as well, right? Yeah, of course there is. There always is. Hey, buddy. Are you a box boy? I think you're a box boy. Just gonna murder him real quick. Yeah, unfortunately with these guys, it's not easy to murder them real quick. Because they stop you in your combos for some reason. Okay. Many-voltaic injection. This one is amazing. I want this right now and I want it good.
And the one thing
this is not cool. And you definitely don't want that drone to do her thing.
That's certainly good to hear. There have been rumors about a new version.
Because if that thing does its thing, then you're dead. Good. That was smart. Gary Smirt. Ah, come on!
Let me
Not in his attacks. I want the drone dead. Okay. Do I have hit enough? I didn't.
Today is
Darn
a
it!
pleasure that I introduced to you Howard.
thank you for such a warm welcome.
Howard Bonham this time.
I know people like to think of executives in the same manner as accountants. Or are they the same thing?
He's a better
Always
one, though.
welcome here.
Well, after my colleague was in, I wanted to bring forth another point of view. It's true, we have disagreements from time to time, but isn't that what being human is about? And the one thing we're trying to preserve at Creo is humanity.
Some of you
That's
do.
our end goal, after all. There are those who would play politics, but this isn't the arena for that, and I'm sure cooler heads will prevail.
That's certainly good to hear. There have been rumors about a new version of Project Resolve or something to replace it.
There will always be rumors. R&D is doing some incredible work, and we'll always try and push the envelope here at Creo. It's what we do.
And we will
Let
see
me assure you,
very soon
we've crunched the numbers, and Project Resolve is the way
that the
forward.
board isn't all
Thank you so
for
much for your time.
one or the other. But it is true that Resolve would be an answer. It's just too slow and very toxic. But we have heard from... what was the doctor's name? Madame Doctor. I don't know what she was called right now. But we have heard from her... Oh, isn't that gonna be a next boss? No, not yet. Not yet, not yet. We have to go there. That's the executive boardroom right there. And Sally said to us we have to talk to the board, and we'll try. If that will be, you know, the right thing, or if that will lead to anything, we'll see. Because it's a board, you know. Usually they don't listen to people that are smart. Haha. Dissing the boards. But yeah, it's gonna be special, this board. Ow, ow, wow, just double hitting me in the face. Anyway, we're doing no damage with this thing, that's why I want the other weapon as well. Because it's a little bit stronger. But, we're dead. Couldn't do anything, I was staggered. Cooler heads, is that foreshadowing for refrigerator helmets? Not yet, no. Doesn't the second one have something like that? Oh, now we have to go all the way again, it's so annoying.
Come back anytime, sir.
Okay, I think this is the shortest way, I'm not sure, actually. Could be the one with Arena. Could be shorter, but it's fine. He just staggered me to death. I couldn't do anything. If he hits you with the first one, he hits you with the second one. If you don't have enough health, you're dead. It is how it is. Oh, I have to go through the big guy here. Ugh, that's so annoying. Okay. Well, we'll see. Let's just hope we can preserve the scrap metal, because we really need some more scrap. We are really short on scrap right now. Damn, this is a far way. This is the short one. At least with less enemies, I guess. Okay, buddy. Just gonna need to murder your face. That was funny, but not useful at all. And that's why I usually take this one, because it can always fire if you have energy or not. And all it does is no damage if it doesn't have any energy. And that's fine. I don't care for damage. I only care for this guy to come towards me, so the other one here will not rip my face off. I would like the body of you. Or, even better, the arm. But I think the body is easier, because you can actually hit that a little bit easier. Ow. I can't go away! It's so dumb! Urgh! Stupid, shitty attacks that they have sometimes. I couldn't get rid of him. Oh, and that wasn't enough? I didn't destroy the armor? You gotta be kidding me, game. Bullshit is what I say to that. Bullshit. I missed this one last time. Absolute bullshit. Darn it. And see? No arena anymore. She isn't replaced with anyone, so that's fine. There's no extra enemy here. Oh, that was quite bullshit.
Great pleasure.
Don't you explode on me, you little shit. Okay.
Today is with great pleasure that
I just want to take your arm off. Ow. I don't do any damage with this weapon. It's so ridiculous. It's because of that stupid drone. Could you? Thank you.
Today is with great pleasure that I introduce to you our...
Thank you for such a warm welcome. I know people like to think of executives in the same manner as accountants.
Ow.
Or are they the same?
I had him. Die. Okay, little bit of few seconds we got here. Let's kill this guy so we get a bit more. Come on. Oh, buddy, really? Gotcha. Easy.
That's our end goal, after all. There are those who would play.
Now give me my stuff back. There it is. Okay, where's the dude? I want your... Do I want his arm? No, I want your torso. Gotcha. Interesting that I could even impact him. I don't have high impact damage. Oh no! What? Oh, you knew! Yes, I forgot about you. This guy is special. This guy came in with a patch and I can't get away. Great. Could you please stop this, you dumbass? Let's get out of here, so only he comes with me. Come on. I want his weapon. He has a special weapon. He's a special guy. He shouldn't be here. That's why I forgot about him. He came in with a DLC, with a free DLC. There are a few free DLCs for this game, actually. With new weapon sets. And apparently armor sets. This is the Doctor, by the way. But that's why I forgot about him, because I didn't know he was here. To be honest. Zap. Gotcha. And we got the Asclepius Arm Gear schematic. And the Bion J1 Last Aid. Oops. One of the weapons I really don't like, Twin Rigged, which are the fast weapons. But as you can see, they don't do any damage at all. They look quite interesting, but no range, no nothing. They can't stop anyone, you can't stagger. It's just hell with these things. I really don't like them. Ugh, it's the weirdest and the worst. No, please not. Have this one and not this one. Okay. Good. So far, so great. But that was a shock right there. Shock and a half. Why did he get full health again? Ow, 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 ow. But this area actually, and that's what I wanted to talk to you before about, ow. Is actually an important one. Oh, that is not... That's not kosher, guys, come on. Because this is the most important office in the company. For reasons. No damage at all. Getting stuck in a Souls game is the worst. You again. Stupid shit. Come on. I'm gonna get ya. Gotcha! Ripped him apart. There we go. Now we got the full set available, at least. Unfortunately, you don't get the parts. But did you read this? Here. Jonah Gutenberg, CEO. Jonah Gutenberg, CEO, if we have the will, we shall succeed. For we are not meant to die here in the dirt, but stride amongst the stars. This is the office of the CEO himself. We'll not meet him in this game, I can spoiler that, because we will meet him in the next one. In the second game, we will actually meet Jonah Gutenberg. And look at that. His child and his wife.
This was to be my legacy. My name would have been etched in the history books for all time. Though now I fear I will have a less than salubrious entry. If I could...
That's his daughter?
Pinpoint a moment that I
Is that
could
his
take
son?
it back, make a change. I still can't see it. My own hubris was my undoing. Presenting myself to the world as I wanted to be seen. No mistakes, that sort of thing won't happen under my command. Even at my age. Vanity. Trying to overcome the shortcomings of resolve with a quick fix patch. It's ridiculous in hindsight, but we didn't see it. How could we not see it? We've failed. We failed everybody. That is my legacy.
But again, they didn't cause the surge. The surge happened through other things. And I don't even know if the game actually tells you why it happened. By the way, this is, I think, the last area back there. This is the launch pad. Yeah, and we have been in that facility all the time. Well, more or less. Not really. There are a few areas, but this is one of the ones. This is the big one. The facility that actually assembles everything. But yeah, this is the whole area here. Behind a big wall. But the big wall is because of terrorist activity, I think. Because there are a lot of people that are not happy with Resolve. Because Resolve is actually causing troubles. It's toxic. Because it's not fast enough. And Utopia is faster. It's actually too fast. And kills most of the population with it. Which is the weird thing. I don't think I should go there. I think that was really terrible. Because that was a boss. And that boss was horribly hard. As well.
They're hunting me now. Wherever I hide, they're coming for me. The pain is getting worse. I don't know how much longer I can stand it. I can feel how it drains me. Not giving up, though. I gotta find her. Maybe she'll help me again. I'm sorry. So sorry.
Poor Mallory.
Please don't leave me alone up here.
But was it Irina that helped you? That's the weird thing to me. Was it actually Irina that helped her? Or was it Sally? And I think it was Sally because of one reason. I'm gonna tell you why in a second. I'm gonna tell you why in a second. We'll see. Oh, no. Back there is no boss yet. But when the lockdown is done, that is the way to the next area. And we don't want to go there yet. For sure. But there will be a boss that tries to prevent us from going there. We need so many more body parts. It's ridiculous. But we have 15 now. So 9 for our first one, and then we have 6 left. We need one more weapon, and then we can upgrade both weapons at the same time. And this is where the doggo came down from. And we want to go there. Look at that blood. I could tell you whose blood that is. shouldn't even be so surprising because we just heard her talking. It's Mallory's blood. And I think Sally helped her. Oh yeah, she came out of the executive forum. Yeah, I don't want to go to you guys yet. No, I'm not gonna do that, bud. I'm not gonna do that. I want to be here because I think this is where Mallory went.
Access granted.
And I think this is where we'll find her, if I remember correctly. Is that correct? Or was it the other way around? Oh! Yes, this is it. The server room. And for some reason we'll find her here. This is Mallory. This is the poor girl.
Well, I made it. Hope you're proud. I'm part
Apparently
of the
killed by
machine now.
Irina.
Not exactly my dream, but a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. I know people are depending on me. No longer the sponge. Now, the shark. Rah! I'm not gonna let you down, Dad. I'll see this through. It won't be like the others, I promise. You're all I got now. And I'm not letting you go anywhere. Best paid job for non-skilled labor on the continent. If it's non-skilled they want, it's non-skilled they'll get. Love you, Dad. Let's talk soon. Mallory.
Poor girl. But it's interesting that we find this where she died. Maybe what we found before was actually in reverse order. It's kind of weird. And I never was able to figure that out. I never put in much time in this, but still. This is very important, because this actually tells us about the search. Roll credits.
Failsafe protocol active. Log. Mark 0 hours, 3 minutes, 12 seconds.
3 minutes after the search.
Neurovote system successfully paused. Quorum issue Utopia votes recorded. Board members Bonham, Green, Fox, Vanderbilt, Navabi, Ito, and Freeman. Quorum issue Utopia vote pending. Board member Hayes. Emergency medical assistance requested. Exponential cascade continuing throughout all Creo systems. Damage
That is the search.
Unknown. Personnel-related collateral effects likely for most operational neural implants.
That is what we just heard. The vote was voting on Utopia. Right there. And then there was a medical emergency. And the search happened. 3 minutes into the vote. And we'll see the vote in a second. And because we're going to go into the boardroom. But that still doesn't explain why the search happened. It kinda does, but it kinda doesn't. Oh yeah, this is a place where we have to come back to as well. But there's something I want to show you. Look at that. The servers are mostly offline, half of them. But there's one very, very important detail here. And that is... Where is that? Where was that to be found? First, that probably. Because that already shows you. But there is a note here. Ah. Was that here? There it is. Can you see it? I want to have that note. Give me that note. Why can I not inspect that? Game. For some reason I can't inspect that. Arc. And I thought it was a little bit more visible. But the note says Sally, actually. So this is Sally. See, Sal? That's the server. That's probably an AI or something, and they called her Sally. And that is the person that we have talked to all this time, from the beginning of the game, where we were lying in the dirt, and even it says Sally there. I can barely see it. I'm sorry, I wish I could inspect that a little bit better, but for some reason it didn't really work. See? S-A-L-L-Y. Maybe it's just this part of her that is Sally, I don't know. This is the hint, and we'll see that in a second as well. when we go into the boardroom. Should I already overcharge this? This will get rid of the lockdown, because Sally initiated that lockdown. I'm gonna wait for a second. We come back here in a sec, because that is something we have to do, but I'm not sure what changes with that, and I want to do one thing first. Because there's some other thing we have to see, and I have to give you a trigger warning for this, since that is the new thing that you have to do for some reason. Well, I can understand, some people can't stand this. There is a hint of suicide going on in a second. And, you know, if you can't deal with that, then you probably shouldn't watch this. Well, not in a second, just in that room back there, but... Come on. Would you please die? Come down here, buddy. Annoying. Annoying drones. And this one is the explodey drone, so that's not even any better. Why do I do so much oh, I had energy. Hey, explodey drone boy. Yeah, you're running away, and there's a reason for that. Okay, that's not cool. Hello. Stupid drones. Okay, there it is. I want this. And looky doggo time. I need the Mark IV, then I can kill these doggos in the first few strikes. Okay. In that room back there. We'll see that, what I mean. By the way, in the next game, it's even worth getting the lower tier pieces for armor. Because you can upgrade them in the second game. Here, unfortunately, you can't. So now, trigger warning. Just so you know.
I could have been a better husband. A better father.
We definitely want to listen to that.
Prove I could make a difference.
This is Don Hackett. We have seen him multiple times.
It's not the one I'm proud of.
I want to see that from the beginning.
I wanted you to be proud.
So let's just listen to it when
So many mistakes.
this repeats.
The biggest one was not fighting for you.
That's the door I opened just now.
There's no way out. I don't want them to get me. I know they're there. I can hear them.
Yeah, he feels like he's trapped because out there are all the
They were never
insane
who they
people.
pretended to be. And I helped them create that lie.
Come on, repeat. I want to see that from the beginning. Poor guy.
Don't
That
let
always
Julie
made me
know.
really sad
Please,
that he
please don't
killed
tell her.
himself.
Don't tell her. Don't tell her it ended like this.
Always made me very sad. That's what I actually wanted to show you guys
I
before
love you
things
both.
changes. Because I don't know if this changes. I don't think so, but just to be sure.
Always
Okay,
love
repeat.
you.
Repeat, buddy. Come on.
Always.
You want to see that as a whole.
No one compares.
And this is where he recorded all of these things that we have seen throughout the
I
game.
want to think that
And unfortunately,
that's the last time.
when we saw them, he was already dead. I mean, of course, there were recordings, but... He killed himself probably right after the search happened. And we are here for many hours now. Oh, there it is.
After a lifetime of speaking on camera, I'm suddenly lost for words. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry, Rianne. I could have been a better husband. A better father. I wanted to make it right. Prove I could make a difference. Well, I made a difference. It's not the one I'm proud of. And that's what I wanted. I wanted you to be proud of me. I've made so many mistakes. But the biggest one was not fighting for you. There's no way out. I don't want them to get me. I I know they're there. I can hear them. They were never who they pretended to be. And I helped them create that lie. Don't let Jewel know. Please don't tell her. Don't tell her. Don't tell her it ended like this. I love you both. Please know that. Always loved you, Rihanna. I always. No one compared. I don't want to think that that's the last time I'll hear your name.
Really hard scene there.
After a lifetime of speaking on camera.
Poor guy. He just didn't see a way out, and in this way, literally, it's not because what he did. He wouldn't have been persecuted for that. He just was scared about all the crazy exosuit people.
We've always been fascinated with technology
that wanted to kill him.
Closer,
I wanted to make it
more
right.
intimate relationship.
Make it different.
In the early parts of the 21st century, social interaction became more active through networks and devices than person to person. They enabled people to be who they wanted to be, not who they were. But we were lying to ourselves. Finally, we are ready. Man is integrating with machines, becoming as one. Think of it. Joining conscious thought, our true souls, eternal, immortal. Isn't that what everyone wants? Ascension is not in the power of the divine, but rather here, within the machine.
And I mean, why not? Why not make our own part in the ascension, you know? It's not that bad what they're doing here.
Clearance
And actually they're
confirmed.
trying to restore the atmosphere. Oh, I think this is the secret that I wanted to get at. Oh no, there's another one of these guys.
It ended like this.
Okay, I want your head.
You both.
Oh, you're annoying together. Stop that. That's the problem with this drone. I can't use it when I don't have any energy, and I do want that. I do want to use it when I don't have energy. These stupid fast guys. Man, they're annoying. Ow. Ah! Damn it. Hate you. I want your head. I want this armor. I don't even know what this armor does. I don't think I ever had it. That is such a nice kill. Ah. That brutality. Asclepios headgear. Unfortunately, you can only see the set benefits when you actually build the set. Sadly enough. I'm gonna take your arm, and you can't do anything about it, because you're dead. Okay, more tech scrap. That's always nice. We need tech scrap. I think this leads to a secret thing. If I remember this correctly. Why can I not use my stuff? Oh yeah, that's deep. Look at that. And this actually shows a darker side of Creo. And Don Hackett said that they never were who they pretended to be. And that's probably saviors. In a way. Yeah, this is the dark side of Omega 9. Echelon 9. Omega 9? Echelon 9. And also you are obviously alive, because of course it is. Always make sure you can avoid the hit from these things. And that is when they jump. that hit you have to avoid with anything you can do, because that hit will kill you most of the time. Anti-kinetic shield. There it is. That's the drone I wanted to try, actually. That's this one. The anti-kinetic shield core. And that actually erases your stability, but that core is, I think... Is that a special one with the Iron Mouse armor? I think so. That we've gained. Look at that. There's someone dead there for a long time in this. Free them all. Maybe, and this is another theory. Maybe whoever was in this cell caused the surge. Can you even get in that cell? I think you can. Just don't know how. But I think there was a possibility. Ah, see, this is important.
Now let me ask you a question. What is reality? Do you accept it because your senses tell you it is real? Because you can taste, touch, smell, hear, see it? You know as well as I that they can be deceived as easy as a lie drips from a politician's mouth. This world
this was it.
is a veil pulled over our eyes to blind us to the truth. Life is nothing more than an illusion.
The re-education camp.
Swaddling us like a child. A comforting memory of times past. And we know better than most how memory works. The masses accept it as infallible truth, yet we understand the dishonesty of our own mind. We dance a frantic jig to a familiar tune, while hidden puppeteers pull the strings.
I mean, brainwashing works that way, but this re-education camp actually shows that Creo has a really dark side underneath it all. But I still think they want to actually help prevent the cataclysm that is coming. Which is, you know, the destruction of the atmosphere and therefore, you know, the climate change occurring and all the things. And this is quite a thing. This is quite hefty. I'm sure you could get into that cell, right? I think there was something in there. I don't know how, though. It's weird. Oh, I need to go back. I need to lift the thing now. And then we need to go down here to... Before we go to the board. Because I want that weapon, I think. Also, I could have upgraded my stuff, but I'm not sure what we killed in between. Oh, we killed a lot. Maybe we go to the board first. Before we come back here. We need to farm some stuff up anyway. And I think I'm going to do that off-screen. Just in the stream, of course, but, you know, off-screen for everyone on YouTube. Because we need some parts to actually upgrade our armor here. So the one thing we need to do is... Well, we need to kill these two guys for sure, but we need to do the overload. That was not great. Okay, actually not bad though. And I still would like to know who Mallory was talking about with she. It could be Irina, it could also be Sally in my opinion, because Sally controls the Medi facilities, you know, the med base. And we know that Sally didn't give us any, you know, any painkillers while our procedure was going on. It's great. That thing.
Security level clear. Access granted. Lockdown deactivated. Executive firewall reset to standard parameters. Attention. Lockdown deactivated.
Okay.
Normal operations
that was important.
Have been resumed. Please return
because this is the only way to get into the
designated
boardroom.
Work areas.
And now also, actually this should have been fallen, this wall, and this one back there as well. Maybe after the, yeah, probably after we went into the boardroom that will happen. Okay, I don't like fighting you both. How? Exactly because of that. And that. Oh, sometimes I hate the game. That was just bullshit. I just didn't push the button quick enough because I was actually healing. And I didn't see the missiles coming. And now I have 2 minutes 30. Oh, great, to get there again. But we do have some stuff here, so I can upgrade in the meantime. I also found this. So where's my weapon? Mark IV. Actually quite cheap. But this is very important because this actually gives us a lot of damage. A lot of damage. I can do this, sure. So that's the second arm upgraded. But unfortunately... Oh, we have one leg as well, okay. And this is definitely the armor I will end the game with, I think. Yeah, and we need one more weapon for this. Very sad. So we don't need arms, we need... 3 enemies, unfortunately. 3 enemies for the legs. And another 3 or 4 enemies, no, 3 enemies for the chest. And another 1 enemy for the head, okay. It's not that many, it's actually just 7 enemies. If we do it right. And also 1 more, actually 8 enemies, because 1 for the weapon as well. Okay, and then we'll be fine. That's important. Okay, good. But our main weapon is upgraded. And since I'm here anyway, I'm just gonna upgrade my core twice. Do we have another implant that I can use? I mean, I could use another core extension, but that doesn't do anything on its own, unfortunately. Concussive array increases impact when energy is high. Oh, that's cool. And it's passive. That's really good. And increasing impact. I never did this, but maybe that would help. Unfortunately, we don't have the core energy right now. I only have 2 energy left. What is here? This one. This is important. That's 4, and it's not enough. We don't have enough. But this is so much better. Look at that. 4 more energy for 100. For double the health restored. And we really need this one now. What is this? Yeah, that's 2 more. We can't have this. So we can actually... I don't want this though. How about this one? No, that's too much. That's 3. We don't have 3. What's the other thing that we have gotten? This one? Pneumatic calibrator reduces stamina cost of performing evasive moves. That's pretty cool. Actually. Maybe I should use this one as well. Never use this one. But minus 25 for evasive? Ooh. We need this. We need so many things, guys. So many things. But yeah, this alone needs 3 more cores. Oh, darn it. Well, for now that must be it then. Oh yeah, and we're also done with this part. Yeah, I think in the next one we do the board thing, and then maybe I put a cut in or something, or maybe we go into gathering up the stuff we have missed so far. I actually need way more cores. I need at least to be at 80 core. Well, that's 20 more, about 20 more levels is what we need. That's a lot of scrap, guys. But it's fine. We'll maybe do that soon. We'll see. Thank you all for watching. Leave me a like if you like somebody if you haven't. Follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, and come to Discord and I see you there. Blub blub. Till next time.